So the reason we wanted you to watch this brief video is to make sure that we are all aligned before we join the actual training session. In this quick video, I'll show you what Monday.com is, what are a few basics like what is a board, what is a workspace, and other relevant things. Okay. So to begin with, what is Monday.com? So Monday.com is a work management platform. So like since you are working in your own firm, you would have multiple projects running at a time. There are a lot of different tasks you are assigned to. People are collaborating with each other. So usually when a lot of these things are happening, you need a platform which can help you collaborate efficiently, keep track of things in a much better manner, which is not possible traditionally by writing your tasks on a piece of paper or something. So that is why we have Monday.com. Like inside Monday.com, then there are multiple different use cases. So you can use Monday.com for your work management or project management, which we just spoke about. Or else you can also use Monday.com for CRM, that is your client relation management. You can use it for marketing, for legal purposes, for IT ticketing systems. So there are multiple use cases for which you can use Monday.com. Okay, so that is all in all about what Monday.com is. Now let's see how Monday.com looks like. So this is what the home page would appear to be when you open Monday.com. So where you can see a list of what are the recently visited boards that you are a part of. Are there any updates which you should be notified of? And lastly, what are the workspaces you are a part of? Now, I know that there are a lot of buzzwords which I mentioned during this time, but I'll cover each and everything. But this is to give you an idea. This is how the homepage of Monday.com. Now, firstly, let's talk about workspaces. So imagine that in your firm, there are multiple teams working on. So you have a marketing team, sales team, a finance team, or a legal team. Now, all of them have their own work and you don't want their work to mix and match. So for that, what you can do is you can create different workspaces inside Monday.com so that the work of each and every team is segregated and they can better collaborate internally. So that is the idea behind the workspace. So consider it to be like a higher level to a folder in your local computer. So it's like a local disk, like you have the disk drive. That is how workspace functions. Okay. Now then inside of workspace, what we have is we have a folder. So firstly, let's see how to create a folder. So you click on the plus sign here, and then from here you can create a new folder. So now imagine that once you are already in your workspace, we have something called as a folder. So folder is to further help you segregate things. So let's say for marketing team itself, they have 10 different projects they are working on and they want to keep all 10 projects separate. And for that, we have something called as folders so that you can keep everything segregated. So to add that, you just simply click on this button and you can add that. And then lastly, we have the boards. So board is the primary working unit of Monday.com. And there are three types of boards which you can create. One is a main board. So that is anyone who is inside your Monday.com account can see that board. One is a private board. So only people who are invited to that specific board, they can see that details in that board. And then lastly, we have a shareable board. So this is when you need to share your data with external people. So then we have something called a shareable board. So they are not on your Monday.com account, but they can still see the data when you invite them as guests. So this is how you can create a new board, which is our primary working unit of Monday.com. This is where you perform everything. So I just add it to the folder. So this is where everything is primarily worked on. This is how your Monday.com board looks like. So each row which you can see here is called as an item where you keep track of different things. And these are called as groups. So which are further higher level segregation of each and every individual item. So here you can keep track of different tasks and other things. So yeah, all in all, this is a brief introduction of how Monday.com looks like and what are the basic functionalities of it. Now, what are the different things we can perform? We'll see in the training. See you. Bye-bye.